Hi, welcome to another episode of Unveiling Beauty. I am your host, Anna Manukian, and today we're having an incredibly educational conversation with the founders of Beekman 1802. You're going to want to tune in to learn all about skin health. Hi, I'm so honored to have these incredible brand founders and incredible just human beings with us on Unveiling Beauty today. Please help me welcome Josh and Dr. Brent of Beekman 1802.
It's so great to be here. We have been waiting to do this forever.
I've been waiting to get you on for forever. Thank you. Finally the stars aligned. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited for the audience at home to get to know not only you, but the beautiful story behind your brand and everything that you've been able to accomplish, and just the ethos of kindness that you not only provide anybody that engages with you, but to the world as well.
Yes. Well, and that's the key thing to know about Beekman 1802 is that we have two key ingredients, goat milk and kindness. And kindness actually came before the goat milk, believe it or not. We were two New York City guys, a doctor and I was a writer, and we bought a farm in upstate New York. And it was just going to be a weekend getaway. And shortly after we moved in, we got a letter in our mailbox from a man named Farmer John. And he was a neighboring farmer, and he was losing his farm, and he had no place for his goats. And he wrote this letter, "Can I bring my goats to your farm?" And we said, "Yes, bring your goats. There's another little place you can stay, John." So he brought his goats. And we always say that was the first act of kindness that started Beekman 1802. We had no idea we were going to become a beauty company. But we Googled, what can we make with goat milk? And the first thing that came up was goat milk soap. So we started making goat milk soap and beauty products with our neighbors around our dining room table. This is 16 years ago.
And this is what happened. People started writing in saying, this goat milk has really changed my skin. And, goat milk has been used for thousands and thousands of years to treat people who have really sensitive skin or really dry skin. So people knew inherently that it worked when they used it anecdotally, but no one had really done the science behind the goat milk. And so once I heard all these people saying, wow, this really helped my eczema or helped my psoriasis flare up, I'm like, I'm going to figure out why this is working. So then I went back to my medical roots and started researching the goat milk. And the very first thing that we learned was that goat milk had the same pH as human skin. So at the time when we were making the cleansers first, we started talking about making sure that you maintain the pH of your skin, because once you disturb the pH of your skin when you're cleansing, you start a cascade of inflammatory processes on the surface of your skin that you're going to be constantly battling against. And so that's really how our science started, by looking at the pH of how we were cleansing our skin. And then over the course of the 15 years, we have identified 31 different nutrients in every drop of goat milk: vitamins, minerals, oligosaccharides, natural lactic acid, natural peptides. And all of these ingredients nourish the surface of your skin. We probably do more research on than any other beauty brand in the world on the microbiome of the skin and how the goat milk influences the health of the microbiome.
Now, he's a doctor, so he's going to nerd out.
I apologize.
I might have to translate from nerd to normal.
No, this is fascinating because, not only, and that's the thing, is that somebody that experiences inflammation and sensitive skin, this is truly a life-changing solution for them.
We get so many letters and emails and social media about people who it truly changed their skin. Some people, of all ages, sometimes, 60, 70, 80 years old, people say, like, I use your products and I thought I had bad skin my entire life, but it was what I was putting on it. And those are the best kind of emails to get.
So how do you identify then what kind of products to launch from that discovery?
Well, we're always looking at how many different ways can we bring goat milk into your normal skincare routine. So when we first started out, we started with the bar of soap, and we have now sold 52 million bars of that goat milk soap. And we always say we did it neighbor by neighbor by neighbor. We didn't have fancy podcasts when we started. We did it because one person used it, they told someone, then they told someone. It's a very word of mouth brand.
We still call all of our customers neighbors. They're all Beekman neighbors in the neighborhood.
And then we started building out our, core bath and body products with, the bar soap, the whipped body cream, the facial wipes, just trying to think of how we can solve the neighbors' skin health issues with the goat milk. And then when we really started researching the power of the goat milk on the skin microbiome, then we knew that we had the opportunity to create a product for every skin health need for the customers. So that's how we think about it. And so everything that you can think that you need, a moisturizer, an eye cream, a toner, we will have a goat milk-based solution for that.
Now, talk to me about, introducing this to a family dynamic where there may be parents, there may be grandparents, there may be young children. And you know that if things like eczema, things like rosacea, skin sensitivities run in the family, it goes generation to generation. And one of the things that can be really overwhelming is trying to identify how to help the different people in that dynamic.
That's right.
So tell me about how Beekman provides a solution for that.
Well, our hero product is called Bloom Cream. And if you'll hand me the tube version over there, the tube version is brand new. I'll let you do the demonstration. But it really works for any skin type. Men, women, it's completely fragrance free, so everybody loves it. And the unique thing about Bloom Cream and why it works so well is because it is a wonderful moisturizer. It's a great lightweight moisturizer that anyone can use. But it is also nourishing that microbiome of the skin with those 31 key nutrients from the goat milk. And when the microbiome of the skin is healthy, you get fewer flare-ups of your eczema. You get fewer flare-ups of psoriasis. Your skin is not as reactive to some of the other harsh actives that you might be putting on it. And you can see, I don't know if you got a close-up of that, but when it comes out of the tube,
you can do a little daisy stamp.
It comes out as a little bloom.
Yeah, so pretty.
And then actually, what's great about the goat milk is that in addition to having all of those nutrients for the microbiome of the skin, if you are using a harsher serum or a harsher active, maybe you're using a really potent acid or something, you can actually drop the acid into the middle of the bloom and cocktail them together, and the goat milk will enrobe the acid and help your skin.
So you're literally putting it right
in the middle.
Because I was like, well, this is pretty, but this is really functional too. Okay, so then if I have just
drop it right, and we always
it's like making a smoothie, and it sort of encapsulates any of those harsh acids or something, so it's more gentle on your skin.
And we always say we play well with everybody. So if you're using a product from another brand, you can even like take it, bloom it out, stamp it on your skin, and then drop it right in and cocktail it together.
Wonderful.
Yeah, but don't you love the feel of that?
Oh my gosh, no, this is fantastic.
And I. Go ahead.
No, I love the fact that you're able to layer it with so many things. And I always smell everything, and there's no fragrance free. Yes.
All of our skincare products are fragrance free because we are the sensitive skin, experts at Ulta. And what we say is that the biggest culprit in skin sensitivity usually is the fragrance. And so if you have really reactive skin and you're looking at their product, you're like, oh, the ingredients in this product are very similar to this product, but one has fragrance and one doesn't, it's most likely the fragrance that is the culprit.
Yeah, no, this is, I don't know if you can see it, but the glisten, the feel of it is just wonderful. I almost want to
it's so
put it everywhere.
Yes.
Okay, well,
please.
Are you someone who loves textures?
Depending on what kind of a texture.
Yeah, okay,
Texture on my, if I'm pointing on my neck and you're asking if I love texture, I don't want texture on my neck. If it's the sweater, then yes.
Great for the face, neck, and even the back of the hands. It's called our Omega Milk.
Okay. And this is my absolute favorite.
Okay, so what we did with this product is we wanted to create a product that really helped rebuild the barrier of the skin, because so many of the products that people use when they come into great stores like Ulta and they want to try so many things is that they can destroy the barrier of the skin with an acid or with a harsh exfoliation. And so we wanted to do something that could help rebuild that barrier. And one of the key components of the skin barrier are omega fatty acids. And so what we did was we took the omega-3 and omega fatty acids, which are in the goat milk, and we put them through a 160-hour fermentation process. And what that fermentation process does is it breaks down the omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids into a smaller molecular weight, so they can
really absorbs it.
It really sinks into the skin and helps build up that barrier.
Isn't that an amazing finish?
This is it. Yeah, no, this is phenomenal because it not only, you can literally feel the goodness in it. You can feel the nourishing in it.
It's like a brand new type of facial oil. It's a milky facial oil. Oprah named this the best facial oil.
She knows.
Yes, she knows. And when you
I love it because I wouldn't normally use a facial oil because my skin just reacts differently. But this, because of that fermentation, it breaks down the oil, so it just leaves this amazing satiny finish.
Yeah, no, I put it on my wrist just because this, this is such the skin here is so much more delicate, and you can absolutely see.
And you could take a tissue and it wouldn't blot any. It's amazing finish, but not greasy.
Not greasy at all. No, not greasy at all. Okay, tell me what else. Okay, so if I'm trying your product for the very first time, and maybe I don't even have sensitive skin, but maybe I want to really benefit from the 31 different nutrients. I want to do things that are good for my skin biome. What would be my kind of start to finish regimen?
Okay, well, the first thing you want to do is make sure you're cleansing your skin appropriately. And we have some amazing, we don't have the sample out here right now, but we have an amazing jelly milk cleanser.
Okay.
Or if you want to be super economical, you can buy our pure fragrance-free body bar.
Okay.
That's packed with the goat milk, and you can use that as your facial cleanser.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Yes, and I'm going to tell, this is a Beekman beauty hack, I'm telling you right now, is that if you buy that pure bar of soap, which is a half pound, and you're only using it on your face, it's about a year's worth of facial cleanser.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And
So-
facial cleanser you can travel with and everything
Yes.
else, right? Because
It's solid.
solid. Yeah.
Exactly.
And those are the ones that you guys have sold 52 million?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
so we know it's good.
It's
It's not
good.
a couple.
And fun.
It's
Yeah.
not just a few neighbors that have
Skin
liked
is going to
it.
love you, not going to disturb the pH of your skin. And then I would say Bloom Cream, right?
Get them Bloom Cream. That's your
This is the original.
staple daily
And
moisturizer.
then this is the
tube.
The
So it
tube.
comes in the pump or in the tube.
Okay.
And we also have what we call the Super Bloom, which is double the size of this with refill pod.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so you can get that as well. Once you have
Fantastic.
tried it and you've seen the difference that nourishing the microbiome makes, you can go to the Super Bloom.
Now, if I see both on the shelf, is it literally just a preference of do I want a pump or do I want a tube?
Correct. This format is completely recyclable.
Okay.
This one allows you, whereas this one is sealed, so you can't get to the very bottom of it.
Okay.
This one you're going to know you're going to get every last drop.
Okay.
So it's really a matter of personal
Personal
preference.
preference.
Sounds good.
And then the mushroom milk eye cream.
Okay, here we go.
And I know a lot of people don't always think they need an eye cream, but as you get older, you need an eye cream. And one of the most telling things about older skin, more mature skin, is that the thin layer of skin beneath the eye gets thinner and thinner. As all skin gets thinner as we get older, and people start complaining about dark circles under their eyes.
Yes, yes,
But
yes.
it's not really a dark circle under your eye. It's actually that your skin is actually thinner.
Thinning.
So showing the blood flow underneath.
The blood vessels underneath. And so what the mushroom milk does is because of the 5 different mushrooms that we use in that goat milk delivery system, it actually plumps up the skin. So when you plump up that skin, you
okay.
can no longer see the superficial blood vessels. And then all those mushroom extracts and the goat milk fill in the fine lines and wrinkles. But the great thing about this, in addition to all of those ingredients, is the hexapeptide that goes into it. Because what the hexapeptide does is that it is a neurotransmitter blocker. So all of those ingredients, the 5 mushrooms, the goat milk, you're going to get that immediate effect around the eye. And then that hexapeptide over time will help prevent as many of the fine muscle contractions around the eye. And when you diminish those fine muscle contractions, you're not squeezing the skin and
Eliminating the
causing the fine
wrinkles.
lines and wrinkles. So over time, you're preventing the formation of future fine lines and wrinkles.
Fantastic. So I love this conversation so much. So for somebody that's just trying, eye cream for the first time, how big of a,
About a pea-size amount.
a pea-size amount for both eyes?
That's
okay.
right. And what's unique about this is that you can do 360 degrees around the eye. Because
Okay.
we measure everything for sensitivity.
Okay.
We have a panel of about 3,000 people that we test every product formulation against. And even if one person has a reaction, we go back into formulation stage.
Okay.
So you can put it 360 degrees, even on the eyelid. Like if you've got kind of
so I'm gonna-
crepiness on your eyelids.
To mess up my makeup, but I'm gonna tap,
Tap it in.
tap.
All
Okay.
can go up to your eyebrow.
Okay.
Some people even put it underneath their eyebrow to condition the
Oh,
skin
okay.
underneath their eyebrow. Really great all the way
This
around.
feels really very nourishing.
And a great texture. Again, like a substantial texture, but your skin absorbs it so quickly because of the goat milk.
I mean, if I'm putting it over makeup, not that I recommend putting it over makeup ever, but this is just, it
Yeah.
feels so cooling and so
Wow.
nourishing instantly.
Okay, talk about putting it over makeup. This
me.
is my favorite, and the thing that's really taking off is the milkshake. Right
Okay,
there.
this is our TikTok famous product.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Okay,
milkshake,
yes.
does milkshake bring all the boys to the club?
It
We'll see.
brings
Or to the
every-
yard? What is it? Whatever it brings everyone?
Everybody in Ulta. It's called the milkshake, and it is a biphasic product. And it's
Okay.
a 2-in-1 product. It's both a toner and a moisturizer. And we wanted to do that to make it a super convenient product to use. And so in the toning phase, unlike products, most toners will use either alcohol or witch hazel, which are great toners, but they can be very irritating if you have sensitive skin. So we use mugwort as our toner, which is much less irritating to sensitive skin. That's the clear phase in the bottle.
Okay.
And then in the golden phase of the
Okay.
bottle, we have goat milk, squalane, and hyaluronic acid.
Mm.
And so what you do before every use is you give it a shake.
Okay.
You freshly activate the ingredients
Okay.
together.
Shake, shake, shake.
activate.
Okay.
Yep.
So
And
yes, it's
then you
activated.
spray this mix onto your face.
Okay.
It's like this beautiful light fog of a mist. And it's instant toning, instant
That's
hydration.
really cooling.
Isn't that
Oh my
amazing?
gosh.
And it was one of these things, when we created it, it was like just put it on in the morning, right before you put your makeup on, all that. But now people are using it all day long to like reset their makeup, just to refresh. It, truly, like you
And just-
cannot use it enough. It's so incredible.
Just when you need a little bit of mood picking up, like if
Yeah.
you're sitting at your desk and like you just need a break, I keep it on my desk and I'm just shake it and it's like immediately mind reset.
And then it's activating like the goodness in your skin as well.
And
Actually,
exactly.
the
if your makeup is looking a little dry, a little tired, you know, like it's like it's a fresh face.
And that's the thing, you know, you do a full face of makeup sometimes, and then you go out for the work day, and then sometimes, you know, you wind up looking more tired. I know that I do. So this is just an instant refresher, and
Absolutely.
it's good for you as
and
well.
help replacing that moisture
Yeah.
without having to take your makeup off, moisturize, put it back on.
But you'll find you just want to use it all the time, whether you're wearing makeup or not. People love it. Men love this. We call our male neighbors Beekman.
Okay,
and
Beekman.
They love this product because it's a 2-in-1.
Yeah.
It might be the only moisturizer they have to use.
Okay.
To really.
So this is a good, like, if you're a couple or you're a brother and sister or whatever it is,
Yeah.
if there's a guy and a girl together, this
can
is
both
good
use
for,
it.
this is like one of the products that both can reach for
That's
and
right.
have it
And
in
it's
their
a
bathroom.
huge bottle. So
Yeah,
you
this-
can share. We do a mini size of it as well that you can find at Ulta. But yeah, it's just a great product. And in the summer months, you can keep it in the refrigerator or in your skincare refrigerator and you whip it out and shake it. Talk about
Glorious.
cooling.
That's
It is really
glorious.
amazing.
Yeah.
This also won the Allure Best of Beauty Award for Best Facial Mist.
Is it? That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so best facial mist. This is going to be it, and good for both your guy and your girl.
Completely fragrance free.
Completely fragrance free, and it's instantly cooling. I love this. I don't know how I'm going to look like shiny
look
and everything
amazing.
else. So I just
You look
give it all to me.
amazing.
But that's the thing too, is that, you know, when we look at, there's so many options. When we look at us from a consumer standpoint, it's sometimes overwhelming of what is, you know, am I actually actively damaging my skin by putting things on? So to have this quality of things that are truly like nutritious for the skin is quite exceptional.
Because if your microbiome is healthy, it can reverse the damage that you're doing to it all the time. The healthy microbiome is the important thing.
And like you said, consumers are all very, very different. Some like to have a multi-step program. Some like to have a really simple program. And one of the things that we came up with, I think that really can simplify people's lives, is our tinted primer.
So talk to me about the
is
tinted
incredible.
primer, because
Yeah.
this is, you know, you don't always want to wear like a foundation. You always want to wear, but
Exactly.
everybody wants their skin to look the best.
And this is a one-step, one and done.
Because it's not just a tinted primer, it's SPF 43.
Yep.
So Milk Tint SPF 43, this is a broad spectrum tinted primer serum.
So it's a primer. It has all the goat milk goodness, those 31 key ingredients.
Okay,
It's got
let's
the
see.
SPF,
Okay, let's see.
and it's got the tint.
Let's see.
Because what we want, you know, as a physician, I say this all the time. I don't want you to buy a single one of our products unless you are committing to using SPF from our brand or somebody's brand. Don't you love that?
This is really nice.
The
Look at
immediate
the
difference on your skin.
Look at the coverage. This is okay.
That's
I'm gonna
your
put
perfect shade.
This is going to be my good hand in this hand. So she's like the ugly stepsister. Let's give her some love too, because
You picked the right shade for her.
this is instant actually.
And it's
Yes.
not a foundation or a concealer. It's very forgiving. It blends well. Almost gives you like a blurring.
Look how much better that looks, you guys. But look how much better that looks. I
Right?
mean,
You put a serum on that is also your SPF 43. And that's what we wanted to do because, as I was saying,
And it's primer too. So if you want to put makeup on afterwards, it's a great surface to do that too.
now can I just use this as is without
Absolutely.
anything
So on your
else?
no makeup day, this is like perfect.
When we do TV, we only wear this. We don't put any other makeup on. We only wear our tinted primer and that's why men do love it too, because it does mask some imperfections on your skin, some dark spots. It just blends everything well together. But it is your SPF, and you know. Again, as a physician, I wanted to make sure that SPF was not something that you felt like you needed to do. It was something that you wanted to do. And with this product, you actually want to put on
If your
SPF.
SPF makes you look better,
I mean,
you're
just
going to
looks
use
like
it.
beautiful skin. I love that.
And I would recommend to people, just like you put it on your hand, once you put it on your face and you have maybe some left on your fingers, do the back of your hands because your hands get so much sun damage anyway, and you can mask the dark spots and give your hands a little bit of love too.
I know that they're so neglected a lot of the time, and that's a lot of times how for anybody that's still trying to fight aging. Sometimes we talk about the neck, we talk about the décolleté. Thank you. I was going to say something else, but if we talk about, I'm like décollagé, that's not how décolleté. Thank you. Saying too many words today. But oftentimes our hands get neglected.
They do.
That's right.
And aging shows up so much.
That's
on
the first place it goes. And it's hard. You can't do Botox on the hands. At least I don't think that's possible
Someone
yet.
probably has.
Someone probably has, but this is fantastic.
Can I give you another beauty hack?
This one or which one?
Or now about this.
Oh, tell me.
You can take our bloom cream, or even our whipped body cream, put it, get your dollop that you're going to use. You can drop your tint into it, and you can moisturize and tint at the same time. And then, like if you have our big tub of pure whipped body cream, you can get your dollop out, blend in your tinted serum into it to give you just a slight bit of color. So whenever you put the body cream on, you're getting a little bit of SPF and color.
I'm thinking shoulders, I'm thinking arms, I'm thinking like just anywhere that you're going to want to show your skin. Okay, so let's try. So a little bit of both.
So what you might need to do if you're going to blend it
just
like
emulsify it a bit more.
And get a little bit darker, a darker shade because the moisturizer will lighten it.
That's a very good tip. Okay.
But look at that finish.
You guys, this is fantastic.
I know.
I'm blown away how good and nutrient dense it feels, but also by the almost surprised cosmetic benefit because this looks amazing.
Exactly. It does. And it's not heavy like a foundation.
No.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Do you remember Death Becomes Her? Did anybody ever?
Oh, yes.
I feel like this is the vial with pastry. So we're transforming lives over here.
I love that.
This is fantastic. Okay, so I'm figuring out. I know I'm gonna need this. I know this. I'm going to have this pretty much everywhere I go for midday refresh as well. Talked about the bloom cream. I know I need the eye cream. What haven't we talked about?
Let's see. What do we have over there?
Should we do the coming up, Brent?
Well, let's first talk about our new line for blemish-prone skin.
Oh, tell me. Okay.
Okay, so here's the thing about goat milk. It is so rich and so nutrient dense, particularly in the lipids, is that if you are someone who has really oily skin or maybe your blemish-prone skin, acne-prone skin.
That goat milk might be too rich for it, but you still want all of the nutrients in it, right?
Because a lot of acne skin comes from a disbalance in the microbiome of the skin. So you still want those nutrients from the goat milk.
So what we did was we actually published the first white paper that broke down goat milk into every component, and then we recreated it as a bio milk. So you don't have that over richness of goat milk. And if you've got blemish-prone skin, you can get all of the benefits without that extra.
Yeah, the application is beautiful, but this you can definitely tell it's a much lighter consistency.
Yes, right. If you're someone who loves the K-beauty textures, you're going to love this. That glass skin look, this line is going to be great for you. It also uses a very interesting ingredient called horny goat weed. And it's not what you think. It does have a clever name, but horny goat weed comes from traditional Chinese medicine, and it's actually a really powerful anti-inflammatory. So if you have acne-prone skin, blemish-prone skin, it's going to help control that because of its anti-inflammatory properties.
So this also gives you shine control, right, on top of glacier water.
Because it has less of the lipids.
Yeah, and you can tell. I had so much product. On the other hand, it was really shiny, but you can tell even from where it was really shiny, the shine control is definitely kicking in.
Yeah. So there's a cleanser, toner, and moisturizer in that line.
A 3-step routine if you've got blemish-prone skin.
So blemish-prone skin, we're going to use this one. Everyone else, we can pretty much
the bloom cream.
The bloom cream.
And then
bloom cream here,
making its world debut here.
Tell me.
Yes.
Its world debut is our new Better Aging Cream. Now, you would think most skincare companies, we don't call ourselves a skincare company, we call ourselves a skin health company.
And another thing, we also don't allow the word anti-aging to be used. Nobody in the company can say anti-aging because aging is a gift.
It is.
And it's a gift we have to learn to appreciate. So we believe in better aging and better skin health. So we came up, this is launching, this is incredible, this is our Better Aging Cream.
And most brands would start with something for better aging, but because my specialty was longevity and aging, I'm like, we're not going to put a cream out until it is the very best better aging cream on the market.
I love that.
And so what we did with this, you can see just even for putting your your finger into it, how rich and thick it is. So this combines two very powerful things. One is called the Reniseed, which is a fantastic botanical, which actually has been shown to boost collagen production up to 31%.
31%. Wow.
And that's, as you're getting aging skin, that's primarily what's causing the signs of aging skin is the loss of collagen and the lack of production of new collagen. So the Reniseed boosts collagen production up to 31%. And then we use goat milk exosomes to deliver the Reniseed into the skin. And if you're not familiar with exosome technology, exosomes are going to be everywhere in the next 5 years.
What's special about exosomes?
It's their delivery vesicles. And the way that we actually came up with putting it into our cream was that there was a group of scientists in Italy who were using goat milk exosomes to deliver chemotherapy into patients' tumor cells. Using the exosomes extracted from the goat milk. And we're like, oh, we can use those same exosomes to deliver the Reniseed to where we want it to work in the skin.
So it's essentially going deeper in, it's penetrating and really re-nourishing that skin inside out.
And we say this is the very first multi-layer moisturizer because it really looks at every single layer of aging and how your skin ages and tackles those issues. So it really is amazing. It's better aging cream. We say it's longevity in a jar.
So for this incredible longevity in a jar, because then you say that and I'm like, can I just go swimming in it? So is this a full face, neck, décolleté, arms?
You can put it anywhere you want to put it.
Anywhere you want.
If you want to put it all over your body, it might become very expensive for you, but you could.
But in terms of that delivery, some of the parts that we know that as we gracefully age, right, as we embrace aging, certain parts of our skin lose a little bit more elasticity and they lose a bit more of that collagen. So would you prioritize this for areas of your skin that are a bit thinner or finer to really get the maximum benefits?
Face and décolletage, like 100% there. Anywhere else, it's just bonus.
It's just bonus. Okay, I love that.
And can I also say, and we did not think that this was going to be a necessity when we started creating this. We've been working on this for about 2 years now, but so many people are utilizing those, the miracle weight loss drugs, which are fantastic. And as a physician, I can totally use. It's so amazing, but you get the kind of wasting. And because of the Reniseed is so great at boosting the collagen, I would say when you start using one of those medications, immediately start using the product to help prevent
that is
some of that wasting.
Such a good tip. So if you are experiencing rapid skin loss or fat loss or anything like that, use this.
Start it right when you start using that product. Yeah.
Okay, that everyone needs to know that actually. Okay, this is fantastic. Now, is this something that I would put on in the morning, at night, both? Both. Okay.
I think a lot of times people would like to use the Bloom cream in the morning because it's a lighter moisturizer, and then they would use this at nighttime. But if you're someone who have really dry skin and maybe Bloom cream is not enough moisture for you, you could use this in the day as well.
Okay, perfect. So if I'm using this, I'm just, because I'm like trying to figure out what my skincare routine is going to be after this. So then I'm going to use probably the Bloom cream, either version of this. And then I'm definitely using the skin tint. I'm definitely using this. This is going to be my morning situation. Is this morning and night?
You can use it morning and
night. Okay, so she's going to live in the middle. And then this is likely going to be my nighttime routine. Anything else I need to pair with this for nighttime routine, because we know that's important?
We don't have it out here, but we do have a serum called the Dream Booster, which is our beta retinol, bakuchiol. And again, I will go on record in saying retinol is the very best ingredient for skincare that has been invented in the past 50 years. It's amazing.
It's only got one problem.
It's really sensitizing to the skin. And so with our Dream Booster, using the beta retinol from bakuchiol, you can still get the benefits of using a retinol without having the harshness that can come from retinol. And with that serum, you can either put it into your Bloom cream, or you can put it on first and then you put your Milk RX on top of it if you feel you need that little extra boost. But I think the great thing about all of our products is we formulate it so that it can play well with other things. And, we love all of the other brands who are at Ulta. We love experimenting with all of their scientific development as well. And so we really love that you can mix and match.
But the key ingredient, remember in the beginning we said there's 2 key ingredients?
Goat milk, which we talked about.
And then So the final ingredient on every one of our products listed is kindness.
An official ingredient on the Inky list.
On every single one of our ingredients. And a lot of people think, oh, well, that's nice. That's kind of cute. What a nice thing. But we truly believe that kindness is wellness. Kindness is for your health. And we've done the research to prove it. When you do something nice for somebody or somebody does something nice for you and you get that kind of glow, that like tingle, that's a physical reaction. And doctor, I'll let you nerd out, like what that physical reaction does is actually impacting your skin.
That's right, because when you give or receive, it goes both ways, and you get that glowy feeling on the inside, you're getting that glowy feeling because of an increase in oxytocin, an increase in serotonin, an increase in dopamine, and a reduction in the amount of circulating cortisol in your body. And the combination of all of those things happening is what causes that glow. And that glow manifests itself on your skin as well, because all of those circulating neurohormones actually impact the microbiome of the skin.
So we really believe that kindness is as important an ingredient as everything else in any of our products.
Well, it's interesting. No, thank you so much for sharing that, because anyone that's ever had the pleasure of meeting you or any of your team, that is probably the first thing that comes up is they're incredibly kind. And then they talk about how much they love your product. But you've done an incredible job with truly exemplifying what kindness in the world looks like, and then what quality product brought to life looks like.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice.
Thank you.
We want to be known for kindness.
Yes, that would be a
To
great
skin
legacy.
into the world.
To skin into the world. No, we definitely need more of it. Thank you so much both for being here, Josh, Dr. Brent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This was incredible. I cannot wait to go home. I mean, I'm like hoarding. If you think this pile is just over here, I'm literally, Katie knows, I'm taking all of this home, and I can't wait to try all of this incredible product. And for those of you watching, if you can't wait to get your hands on this incredible product that is not only really built from a foundation of kindness, but is so incredibly nourishing and great for all of your skincare needs. You can pick some up at your nearest Ulta Beauty or order some on Ulta.com. Thank you so much again for watching, and until next time, stay beautiful and be you. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.